So, if you feel powerless in any area of your life, that is really a miserable feeling. And I can relate. We all have had that occasionally. But if you have that going on for a long period of time, especially if you feel powerless in a lot of different areas, it- it's not useful. It's not good for you. And it's also not good for any of us, for the people around you. So the tapping we're going to do in this video today is going to help shift you out of that. And I think it's going to work very quickly. Now, before we work, I've got some things for you. First, click show more below this video. Sorry. And you'll see several things. You're going to see that I have a free gift. This is something you definitely want. It's something you'll use over and over and over again, and it's free. And I made it just for you. So you want that. The second thing is that I have a private Facebook group, and this is an invitation to that group for you. Now, you will have to answer questions agreeing to the group privacy and rules and things like that. Be sure you do that, but your invitation is below here where you click show more. The third thing that's there is my disclaimer. And if you continue to do this work with me and tap with me, it means that you've read and agreed to my disclaimer. Feel free to pause me if you need to. All right, let's get started to help you if you're feeling powerless. So just for those of you who may be new to tapping, just follow along. Tap where I tap, repeat after me. And just while we're tapping, just check in and see where you may be feeling powerless. What area or areas of your life are you feeling that in? And I want you to also tune in to where you may be feeling that in your body. And just keep tapping gently on the side of the hand. Feel free to close your eyes and check in with it if you need to. Just appreciate where in your life you feel powerless and where in your body you feel that. Okay, good. All right. Now let's just work with it a little bit. I feel powerless, and I can't seem to get out of it. But I choose to be okay anyway. Even though I feel powerless, maybe in several different areas of my life, and it feels awful. I completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling powerless, and I may have felt this way for a long time, I'm open to changing this now because I do completely love and accept myself. Okay, top of the head. And just hold in mind where you feel powerless, what you feel powerless about. I have all these feelings of powerlessness. I can't seem to shake it. I wonder if it's possible that true power is an internal thing rather than an external thing. I wonder if it's possible that there's a lesson in this for me. This is underneath your arm, about what really constitutes power. I give myself permission to begin to understand that when I feel powerless, it's because I handed over my power to someone else. And that made me feel bad. I wonder if it's possible that I could stop doing that. I wonder if it's possible that I am actually a powerful eternal being. Maybe all humans are. And if that's really the case, and I believe it is, then there's not a reason for me to feel powerless, except as a tool for my own learning. I now allow myself to look at where I feel powerless and why. I may feel powerless to help someone else. I may really want to help this person, but I can't. And that made me feel powerless. But I choose to understand that that person has a soul path that may not include accepting my help. They may need whatever this is for their own growth. In the same way that I need to understand it's not my path to help them. It is simply my path to be kind, compassionate, and to love them. I may feel powerless because of something a government does or decides, something I don't like. But I allow myself to remember that that does not change me on any level, and it does not change who I am. I always have a choice. Whenever there is a rule in place that makes me feel powerless, I have a choice. I can always choose to participate or not. I can choose to do something else. I allow myself to remember that choosing to do nothing is actually a choice. I give myself permission to make clear choices and to know that I am incredibly powerful at all times and in all situations, unless I allow myself to feel that I'm not. I have the ability to change my mind about this, and I'm choosing to do that right now. Because feeling powerful feels a whole lot better. Now, I also choose to remember that power is not indicated by force. There's no need for me to exercise force in any area to exert power. Power is internal. Shows of force are an expression of a fear around lack of power. Now that I'm remembering that and understanding it, I can make better choices to help myself every day. because I do completely love and accept myself. I choose to feel powerful now. It's safe for me to feel powerful. It's safe for me to use that feeling of power to do good in the world. It's safe for me to feel powerful because I completely love and accept myself. I choose to feel better now. Okay, hold your wrist points. Breathe. Peace. Okay, now check in. Some of you may need to do this more than once. You may need to do this often. And I have a book I want to recommend to you. It's a book called Power versus Force by David R. Hawkins, Hawkins. Dr. Hawkins has written a whole bunch of books. Power versus Force was the first one of his books I ever read. It will shift your thoughts and your perspective about what really constitutes power. I highly recommend it. I think you'll enjoy it for all of you. Now, if you're enjoying this work, please hit the like button and please do subscribe to me here on YouTube. When you do that, cool things happen. YouTube's algorithm causes my work to be shown to more people. And someone who needed the help that day might get it because you took an extra couple of seconds to subscribe. So I look forward to seeing you again really soon. Thanks for doing this work with me. Mwah.